Right, you're on.
Fantastic.
Right then, James, so left foot on the footrest, don't move it till we get back. Right foot on the brake, press the brake, pull the right paddle, first gear lock.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Handbrake off. Move your right foot off the brake onto the accelerator, give it a gentle squeeze, and off we go to the right. There you go, you're driving a Ferrari. Change up. Go to the right of the blue cone over there.
You've got to ease off the gas at all when you change
No,
it?
keep your foot where it is. Go to the right of the blue cone.
Okay, sorry. It's alright.
No, keep your foot where it is. Okay, accelerate and into third. So, off the power now. After the reds, sharp right through the greens. We've got clear track now, so give it full power, James. Full power. Change. Power. Go to the left, change, over to the left, that's it. Off the power now on the brakes, going into the, what we call the cut through, it turns right.
Right in the yellow.
Off the brakes, let it roll, down a gear, so over to the yellow on the right, round to the left, down another gear, that's it, and we go round here. Now this is the corner with the bump. So after the bump, give it full power. There's the bump, full power now.
Wow.
And I'll tell you when to change. Change, power, change, change again. But off the power on the brakes, nice and hard. Down 3 times. Stay on the brakes, harder brakes, harder brakes, harder brakes, harder brakes. Off the brakes, back on the power. Accelerate. Go by him. Change up, go on, keep going, over to the left, off the power, on the brakes, down a gear, off the brakes, turn into the reds, off we go, accelerate, more power, build it, to the left and full power.
So I changed up then, I shouldn't have.
Stay in this gear, off the power, on the brakes, stay on the brakes, into the complex, and it's a right, left, harder brakes, down a gear, sharp left. Good man. Feed the power in smoothly, nice and smooth. More power. I'll help you. Power now. Go. Change. 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 Set. Off the power, on the brakes hard, really hard, a lot harder. Harder. Down twice. Stay on the brakes, off the brakes. Beautiful. Over to the yellow on the right, round to the left, down again, James. Set. Back with the bump. No power till after the bump. And power now. Change. Power. Change. Change again. Off the power on the brakes. Harder brakes, James. A lot harder. Down 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Off the brakes, steer carefully through. Back on the power now, over to the left and accelerate. Change up. Over to the left, this speed's fine, keep it at this. That's it. Off the power, no brakes. Steer through. Over to the reds, pop the power on now, feed it in. More power. To the left and full power. Bit of traction there. Change up. That's it. Put off the power on the brakes. Stay on the brakes, down twice. Turn in, stay on the brakes. Off the brakes. Feed the power in smoothly. Feed it in. More power. Oh, sorry. Wrong pedal. Full power, go on, off you go. Change. Change again. Keep going. Off the power, on the brakes hard. Harder, down twice. Stay on the brakes, don't lift off. Off the brakes now, but no power. Release the brakes. That's it. Pick up the power a little now, over to the yellow on the right. Less is more through here, James. You're doing great. Down a gear. Down a gear, James. So round you go. After the bump, you know what to do. Full power, and I'll tell you when to change. Change again. Off the power, hard on the brakes, down 3 times. Stay on the brakes. brakes. Off the brakes now, steer carefully through, back on the power, over to the left. Accelerate. Change up. Keep this speed, this is fine. Off the power, no brakes, trust me. Steer through, over to the reds, feed the power in gently, feed it in, over to the left, full power now. Feel the flow, change up. Off the power, on the brakes hard, stay on the brakes hard, down twice. Stay on the brakes, stay on the brakes, stay on the brakes. Off the brakes now. Pick the power, you're alright, pick it up. More power, more power. Thumbs up for the photographer, full power now. Change up, power. Change. Change. Off the power, on the brakes hard. Stay on the brakes, don't lift off, down twice. Stay on the brakes, stay on the brakes, stay on the brakes. And release the brakes now, but no power. Let it roll in. Pick up the power gently. Over to the yellow on the right. Round to the left. Down to third, James. That's lovely. Round you go. You know what to do. By. Change. Full power. Go by him. Change. Power. Change. Off the power. On the brakes hard. Stay on the brakes hard. Down 3 times. Harder brakes. Harder brakes. Off the brakes now. Steer through. Back on the power. Over to the left. Accelerate. Change up. Stay in this gear. But off the power. We're in this time, James. So when you go across to the reds, I'd like you to stay close to the reds. Slow it down for me. That's it. Then go between the white line and the grass.
That's fantastic.
How was that?
Oh, that was fantastic.
Well done.
Brilliant.
Well done.
Absolutely brilliant. It's one thing to drive a car, but to know how to drive it is something completely different. And that's how to drive it. It's fantastic.
Through the 2 blues. Did told you about, did I? Eh?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Through the 2 blues again.
Went fourth, you okay?
Slow it down for me. It'll change down on its own. Over to the right, to that little red one.
Yeah, okay.
And then sharp right to the right of the blue one. And then we're going through the 2 yellows. And then it's yellow, yellow, all the way down there towards the trees.
Okay.
Great drive.
Oh, it's
Great
fantastic.
drive. Very smooth. You're good on the brakes. You listen to me, the car float.
Yeah, it did.
Got the rhythm going.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Good stuff. Is the instruction okay for you?
Oh, superb. Absolutely superb.
Sharp left, James. That's it. Going back down the pit lane. Just watch that black car on the right, because people open doors without looking sometimes. Just be aware of people wandering about. So over to the right a little bit. And we're going. Oh, somebody's nicked our spot. Okay.
So if we go back round again, will we?
No, no, no. Sharp left here. And stop. Stop, stop, stop.
Both my foot on the clutch then.
Pull both pedals at the same time. Well done.
Oh, that was fantastic.
Well done.